Welcome, everybody, to Eagle Chats. My name is Jana Weiss. I'm the Student Life Coordinator for Global Online, and we are excited to have Alex Kanakis, who's with Upswing, with us today so that he can tell you all about how to use Upswing and what a great resource it is. Welcome, Alex.
Thank you so much, Jana, and welcome to you two both. I'm glad that y'all decided to join us this morning. I'm going to talk a little bit about our platform, and then I'm also going to demonstrate it, so that way you can sort of see how it works and how easy it is to operate. Just to give you a quick background, we actually started 20 years ago next month. We've been helping students the longest time for any kind of assignment that is taught here at HCC. Over the years, of course, our platform has evolved, made it's gotten much more user friendly. Um, a lot of people like to tell you what we do. I'm going to tell you what we don't do. Okay, we don't edit your papers. We don't write your paper for you. We don't provide answers for complex problems, but what we do is we review your paper. We make correct submit. We make suggestions as to where to correct it. If you have like a math or a science equation that you can't puzzle out. What the tutor will do is actually work out a similar equation and show you step by step how it works. We offer constructive criticism, and all this is done in an asynchronous environment, meaning that it's not real time. Um, the reason for this is twofold. Number one, it allows the tutor to review everything that you submitted and to basically streamline the process uh, offline, so that way you're not kept waiting an inherently long time. The other thing that it does, it teaches students how to manage their time, which here in college you really have to learn. It is an acquired skill. And I'm glad that you showed up for this Eagle Chat because it's early in the semester. It hasn't gotten crazy busy yet. And so now, hopefully, you'll be able to take advantage of our tutoring service. And I'm going to demonstrate to you what a student will see. And let me share my desktop with you. Okay. So this is the Upswing platform. Here, of course, is our web address, hccs.upswing.io. But Jana was very nice to put it in the chat, so that way you can see how to log in. I would recommend bookmarking this, so that way you can use it throughout the semester and beyond. Um, Three things I want to point out. Number one is the important information right here. Um, Again, we're open 24/7, 365, even during breaks. The second paragraph is very important. This tells you what our current turnaround time is and how many drafts we can look at. So right now we have about a 24-hour turnaround time, and we can look at up to 2 drafts of the same submission. Okay. The other thing I want to point out is the helpful video down here. It's about a 12-minute, 45-second video. Um, and it is brand new. And I would recommend watching this when you leave the Eagle chat today, because since I'm going to be giving you a lot of information to process, this is a good way to recap everything. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate real quick. Before we go, though, does anybody have any questions that you want to pop into the chat? Feel free. Okay, that works. Okay, so I will go ahead and demonstrate the way that the website operates. When you log in, you're going to use your user ID, which is your W number. And your Eagle ID and your HCC email password are the correct way to log in. So if you have an HCC email account, you're all ready to go. You don't have to fill out any forms or anything. Also, I would recommend that you use um, the uh, Google website, I mean, the Google Chrome. For some reason, it works. The site works better on Google Chrome rather than Firefox or Microsoft Edge. Okay, just FYI. So you're going to log in. And the first thing you're going to see is your home page. Okay. And what's nice about this is that besides uploading your assignment for review, you can also visit our Upswing Writing Lab. So that way you can pick up some helpful hints during the writing process. And also, too, if you are writing in either MLA or APA format, we have a citation generator here, and it is very fast. Um, but more about that later. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how to upload an assignment. Okay. The first thing you're going to do is choose a subject from the drop-down list. And as you can see, we have practically everything. If you don't see your specific course, click on subjects not listed elsewhere. Okay. But for example, if you're taking a freshman English class, you would click this. If you're taking ESOL, you would click this. Just whatever the assignment is and whatever class you're taking. Okay. Here you're going to enter your title of the work. You're going to write out who your instructor is. You're going to put in your course name. Okay. And here's where you're going to submit your files. This is where you can um, add your submission here. And also, too, if you have your professor's directions in an electronic form, go ahead and put that there. Okay. Tell us what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. Uh, you know, it's a 3 to 5 page essay on marketing or something like that, or it's an annotated bibliography, and they do a lot of that in freshman English. And then give us the reason what you need help with, okay? And try to be as detailed as possible. Don't just write, I need help with everything. Well, narrow it down a little bit. Is there some specific aspect of your writing or your writing skills that you want us to concentrate on? Okay. Once everything is filled out, you click the little blue submit button here, and it's going to be sent out. Now, the nice thing about Upswing is that we actually you can store all of your different assignments here. So um, anytime you want to go back and look at a previous assignment, you can pick it up here. So let's say you filled out all of this information for an anthropology term paper. Okay. And you can see exactly what the form is going to look like. And again, check the description. This is very detailed. You need to write a term paper about anthropology in South America. My professor did not include a copy of the instructions. And here are the reasons you want us to look at it. Okay. Did I get the main idea correct? Did I cite things properly? Can you check for plagiarism? Okay. Once it's sent back to you, we're going to basically give you a nice little comment here, and then we're going to have the attachment. Okay, actually, I was going to let me pull another one that actually has a tutored paper on there. I was using that for demonstration purposes. Okay, so here is what your tutored paper would look like. Okay. Um, You have a head note from your tutor. Um, he gives a brief rundown of what needs to be looked at, and then he's going to go in and he's going to ask probing questions, or he's going to make observations. Um, so you can see he doesn't really correct the assignment. He does point out areas that need to be fixed. So you can sort of get an idea of what the tutor looks for and how they address it. And of course, once you have done your corrections, you can submit the draft for a second time. Okay. And once that is done, again, it'll be a very streamlined process. Currently, we can look at 2 submissions per uh, subject. So uh, don't send it to us a third time because we'll politely have to tell you to fix it yourself or find an on-campus tutor. Okay. Um, let's go back to the home page. Here's the citation uh, lab. And again, it tells you how to uh, cite specific items. And you can also use a filter here. Let's say you're doing an MLA paper. So you're going to click MLA. And let's say that you're doing, uh, your source is a blog. Okay. And it will generate uh, an example for you. Okay. I'll stop sharing the screen right now. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. One other thing I want to point out, and let me go ahead and share my screen again real quick, is you'll actually find this you'll find this pretty interesting. Okay. When you log out, here's another thing that you can also access, and that's our online tutoring resource center. And you can access this without even logging in, and it's free for you to use. Okay. This is the Resource Center for Online Tutoring, and it was created in 2017. And anyone can click on handouts and links. And so the important thing about this is that it gives you an idea of what areas we tutor and also how to get the most out of online tutoring, how to avoid plagiarism. And let's say that you are taking freshman English. We actually have a wonderful repository of information here, and all these are downloadable. Okay, you can download uh, papers that deal with common 1301, 1302 assignments. Um, we also have handouts on how to help your writing. On this side, we have all websites and videos, and these include TED Talks, these include YouTube videos, they include um, how to perfect your writing. And the nice thing about all of these is that they open up into a separate window and you can save them to your own computer. And this is free for you to use. And um, like I said, we have a whole lot of material designed to help you succeed. Okay. Um, I have about 30 tutors. All of them are accredited educators, and some of them work either here or they work at other local colleges in the area. I have 2 wonderful STEM tutors who will also help you with all the different math levels that you're taking, whether it's beginning math all the way up to calculus. They also tutor areas such as chemistry and physics. Okay. So, are there any questions?
Ashonda, I know you came in late. Do you have any questions?
No, not at the moment. I'm just looking
Okay,
over everything.
no problem. What I would recommend is that before, and I'd mentioned this earlier, when you go to the home page, and let me share my screen again. Okay. When you go to the Upswing homepage, and you can find the link in the chat, scroll all the way down here to the bottom, and you can watch this short, under 13-minute video that pretty much goes over what we do and how we do it. It also includes PowerPoint notes. You can download the transcript. Again, this is meant to help you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, no problem. I understand. We all have that. Um, and again, too, the site is open 24/7, 365, so we never close. This is also important that we're open during breaks because during the winter or the summer breaks, you may be either applying for a job or you may be applying for a four-year university. We can also tutor your cover letters, your resumes, and any other papers that you need to fill out. Let's say, especially like for if you're going to attend a four-year college, they're going to ask you to do an entrance essay. We will tutor that for you. Okay. We help with cover letters, resumes, essays, you name it.
It's wonderful because I'm gonna need
Hmm.
you for everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're the one-stop shop right here.
Okay,
And
so as long as I know that
also,
you're open 24 hours, I will be online 24 hours.
okay, sounds good to us. We have a dedicated team of tutors that are just, chomping at the bit, getting ready for the semester.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Also, if you log into the resource center from our homepage, we actually have a tab for resumes, cover letters, and entrance essays. And again, you can save all that information to your computer if you want. It's free to use.
Will do.
I want to thank y'all so much for coming and attending and learning about Upswing. It is absolutely fabulous that we have this resource and that so many students use it, and it really makes a difference. So thank y'all for coming. And Alex, thank you so much for
Oh, my
presenting
pleasure.
today.
Hmm.
Thank you. Have a great day and rest of the week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.